Okay, well, when we talk about the future of the MCU, naturally, I think the X-Men and the Fantastic Four are going to be a huge forefront, for what the next phase of Marvel is. But of course, looking at the past, many people are trying to connect the dots and see if there's going to be any sort of connection between them. So let's talk about one that I think most people would like to happen. Okay, so Wolverine, naturally, one of the biggest stars in Marvel Comics. Wolverine, I think, is going to definitely carry his own trilogy. There's really no reason not to. Don't make him a core member of the X-Men to start. Make that a big deal when he joins them. And unlike the original movies, focus on Wolverine having a solo outing. And recently, with a lot of talks with Captain America possibly extending his role and even coming back, and Chris Evans previously saying in interviews before Avengers Infinity War, saying that he might be interested in coming down the road if they can find the right story, starts to make you think. And the reason I'm talking about Chris Evans as Captain America, even recently the Russo brothers said he wants to stay around. Now the Russo brothers, specifically Joe Russo, has said, look, if there's one choice of what I want to do, it's a Wolverine movie. Now, why would you want to keep Chris Evans if you're getting Wolverine? And I think that's the connection a lot of people are making, and honestly, it makes a lot of sense. Wolverine, his origin, very much is important, and they've glossed over it in the whole Fox X-Men franchise, and it's kind of just gone to waste. Wolverine, one of his most important times was World War II. Captain America was active for close to 2.5 to 3 years in the MCU doing battles and ops that we don't see, that they gloss over before he finally fights the Red Skull at the end, right? So there's your in right there. If they're planning to do a complete Wolverine origin story, that's another time period, you could very easily use Chris Evans, put him in his first Avenger outfit, and make him team up with Wolverine finally. And honestly, that's one of the big factors that's missing. And not only that, if you really think about it, if you really want to go all out and pay tribute to Marvel at its most, core comic existence, the Invaders were their first ever big team. Namor the Submariner was their first ever hero, along with the original Human Torch. And if you want to go that route, have Wolverine in the origin story, team up with Captain America, you can toss Namor in there, then you can toss Human Torch, and you can have the original Invaders. So you can kind of build up that story and pay tribute to Marvel Comics, at least before they were Marvel Comics, right? And at the same time, tell that Wolverine origin that we haven't seen before, how he becomes the man we know before he gets the adamantium in him, and along with that, you can bring back Chris Evans and tie everything around and finally give us that team up that we wanted. Because let's be real, if you're going to wait 6 years to do Wolverine and Captain America teaming up, kind of feels like a missed opportunity, since Captain America seems to be on his way out, and at that point he'll be active for 15 years post getting unfrozen. That's kind of a lot of missed chances there, so might as well make it a period piece.